Hey y'all, it's Daisha coming at y'all with a video, and this video I do want to get into breaking generational curses. And I think this video I am going to be more vulnerable and more realistic, and well, I'm always down to earth, so it don't even matter. But I do want you guys to watch that intro, and I hope you guys are doing glorious today, and I hope you guys enjoy this video as I get into a peek of a lot of things I do want to talk about, and I want to get real deep. Stay tuned. Okay, so first off, I just want to be completely honest with this video. So let's start with, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you guys are doing wonderful. So today I want to talk about breaking generational curses and breaking out of the chains that we were bound to be honest. And I feel like this topic is really deep because as I think about life, and to be honest, sometimes I feel like none of this is even real, if y'all want me to be honest. But it's like you're sitting down here for a purpose, and you have to figure out your purpose, and you have to walk in your purpose. I just want to be so realistic about the generations that's put on us, and like the chains that we have to break, and the waking up to reality, the realizing that when all this is put on you, I know it's challenging. It's so easy to just revert back to your old ways and revert back to the way people want you to be. You know, like people don't even know the half of your stories because a lot of people don't show those ways. They have a great way of pushing that to the back of their mind and really just trying to focus on their purpose and focus on that goal and that mission of what they need to do to better their future and for their next generations coming after them. So it's very challenging to really just sit there and be like, I don't want none of this no more. I don't want what they're trying to put on me. I don't want to believe what they're trying to make normal. And it's only because when you walk in faith so strong and you believe in yourself and what you believe in, there's nobody that can break what you believe in. And I know it's so challenging to try to focus on your dreams, your goals, and what's important in life. And it's so hard to break away from the toxic life cycles that you're used to, the accepting the bare minimum, the accepting the disrespect, the keep taking people back after they disrespected you multiple times and they showed you who they were the first time. And I feel like the world has a way of just giving certain groups of people here, this all you get, you don't deserve any more. But once you lay in that bed that you made before and you realize you don't like it that way, you want more, that's when a shift in the mindset goes. And I'm not here to be, sympathy. I don't like I say, I'm not a very sympathetic person. I have a hard time showing it. And I just started rolling into that role because on the journey of healing, it taught me it's okay to feel sympathy for yourself. It's okay to give yourself the space and the time to grow into what made you who you are today. And it brought character. It made a character out of me. And to be honest, they got stuff people would take to the grave. But then I realized, what justice does that do for when it comes to change? When it comes to changing anything? Who taught us that being tough is holding things in? That's more cowardly. If you think about it, we're being cowards because why are we holding everything in instead of spreading awareness? And it's so much stuff that goes on into this world, and mental health and sexual assault and people getting abused, mentally abused, physically abused, and it's so much on, and it's like people are stuck with these generational curses because nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. They want to just shut it off. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're not going to talk about it because it's too vulnerable. But what you can do is act out hard and go cry in the dark about it, because nobody wants to talk about your mental health. And it don't matter whether or not you are a man or a woman, you are able to express how you feel. And I'm talking about in a healthy way. And that's where the generational curses breaking starts. Because we're told that we're weak when we express ourselves. We're told when we are weak when we say not anymore. And sometimes you just gotta learn how to put it into things. And you know you want so much more in life, so why does it not start with healing? Therapying yourself, building yourself, realizing and waking up in, nah, this is not the lifestyle that I don't even want anymore. I do not desire this. I do not want it. I want to be comfortable. I want to be spiritually free. I want to be mentally free. I want to be able to breathe the fresh air and be like, this is what I worked so hard for. And I know it sucks that we are the ones love to heal ourselves from the wounds other people put on us. I feel sympathy for y'all up to a point where you do have a choice of to either heal those wounds or you keep going and acting like everything is okay. And you make excuses and you use the saying that, well, humans are not perfect. We know that we are not perfect, but what are you doing to correct yourself? You can't keep using the past on why are you continuously hurting. It hurts. We know you bleed. But what can you do to stop it? Don't get me wrong, that scar is going to always remain there. But what did you learn from that wound? And if we want to get anywhere, we got to make the choices. We got to make the sacrifices. We got to take the steps into healing. It's irresponsible for y'all to keep leaving those responsibilities on the next generation. And it's not fair to them. It's not fair that they keep being born into this world and have to keep trying to figure things out when you had the responsibility and you had the chance to try to at least make it a little bit lighter on them. Because what I need y'all to understand is we only get one thing at this thing called life. One chance to get ourselves together, one chance to get it right, one chance to change our path. We could keep going down the same road, we could keep choosing the same lifestyle, so we could either change it. This the lifestyle y'all want for y'all future generations? Like, come on now. Are we changing or are we keep repeating history? And it's like, nobody don't ever talk about how hard it is, the work you got to do, the healing you have to do to change yourself to want better for yourself, the maturing that you have to do because of the things that you've been put through and the mud that you've been dragged through. They don't talk about that. I guess it's so easier, well, it is easier just going back to what you know. And like, when you realize that you're no longer in that same dimension as anyone anymore, like everything that you do, everything that you believe is going to be different. It's just going to be different. Like, you just feel different. You see different. Your eyes are different. And it's like, I don't want this. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Yes, I want stability. Yes, I want happiness. I want peace. I want genuine, pure love. I want genuine happiness in friends, to the point you set those boundaries and you're willing to cut off anybody who comes in contact with overstepping it. And like, you try to get where people coming from, but at the end of the day, then you like, well, of course you're not me. But if I told you where I've been, I wouldn't make excuses for you either. And it's like you either get it or you don't. You either want it or you don't. I don't want the toxic love. I don't want to keep falling back into that same cycle. If I gotta ignore everybody on my phone, I'd rather do that. Because I'm not gonna keep falling back into the same cycle where I know that wasn't serving me in the first place, that I knew that wasn't elevating me in the first place, that I knew would have been my downfall if I kept accepting the bare minimum. And that's where you draw the line. Like the people that's in your ear, the people that tells you different, but you know that's not correctly. Like I heard so much BS. I'm not gonna cap to the point. I'm like, this really not it. This is not it. I don't want to be around it. You're gonna have people might think you change. You might have people that think you just, oh, you just hide. No, it's not that. It's just some things has to change. I need them to see that they can do it. I need them to understand. I need them to feel it. I need them to see the big picture of, regardless of what's put against you, you are able to slay your dragon. As you rise and as your pain just flow to the top of your ocean, your waves are now feeling free. Feeling like a dragon that's trapped in a cage, and like the smoke just blowing out your nose. And as the smoke just blowing out your nose, you're getting impatient. You're getting riled up because the fire that you're about to breathe is about to be immaculate. And it's like the hottest fire that anybody has ever seen, because they have kept you in a cage so long. They have categorized you. They have put you in sections that you know that you did not belong, because you wanted more, because you seen more and you went for more, that your dragon just burnt up the city because his fire burnt so bright that it could not settle for being in a cage. Do you get it? So what if you don't want to be toxic? So what if you don't want to just do what everyone is doing anymore? And it's okay to change your preferences in life. It's okay to want more in life. It's okay to see that you deserve more. And I'm not saying y'all, oh my gosh, y'all give up your fun life. No, it is levels to this. It's how you do it. You can either club every night or club when it's necessary. You could either cry every day or get back up again and do your, I can't say the word because like I say, it's about the motivation in you and breaking generational curses, so your generation after you will not have to suffer the same thing that you have to do. And don't be selfish. That's very selfish. And if you can't do it, why would you bring them into it? So it's like wanting change, wanting to change your mindset, wanting to change your beliefs, wanting to change how you do things, because you just set boundaries and you just set up yourself in life and you're like, nah, I can't do this. And for my givers and for my helpers, you can't help everybody and you can't bring everybody to where you're going. I know that's what y'all be on, because I be on that same type of time. I know. Because like it came to the point like you have to let people grow at their own length of time, their own, you have to be patient. You might have to leave them there, but you have to be patient, because you know what you want and you know that you have a mission to complete, and that mission cannot be completed if you are distracted. It's going to take the sacrifices. Give yourself the space and the peace to heal, to build, to carry on a brand new legacy, so you won't be in the same place years from now on and trying to understand where did you go wrong. You know exactly where you went wrong at. You knew you had to break those generational curses, but you chose to sit there and stay and let people keep you at the level that you know that you were too high for. You were vibrating at a higher level, But you let your vibration stay here because you were afraid to bring it up to here, trying to please people that is down here. So it's up to you. What are you gonna do? You either gonna let your past slay you, you either gonna make excuses for your past, or you gonna get up and get in the field. What you doing? You gonna cry about it, or you gonna do your thing? And y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm rooting for y'all. And if you know, you know what you gotta do to get what you gotta go. Wait, hello. Cut. Okay. You know what you know what you gotta do to get where you going. You know where you gotta go. Like I say, I hope you have a blessed day, but stay away from it. You know you're growing. Sacrifices.